Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to continue where we left off. I'm going to give a few more examples. Um, First of all, why don't we start off with, well, show the axes first, right? Why don't we start off with, say, z of 5i or z of -5 or the integers of q of -5. One of those has to be the proper way of saying it. Okay, we're going to start off with, of course, our calculation of in this case, because it's 3 mod 5, I mean 3 mod 4. So we're going to start off with the calculation is going to be just the square root of 5 is what we're going to need. And why is that happening? There we go. A square root of 5 is what we're going to need. Okay, we're going to put that up there. Close that off. And we're going to need to transfer that measurement onto the axis, this number, onto the vertical axis. No, that's not what I meant to. This number, right? Okay, onto the vertical axis. There we go. And then we just have to set up our axes, the new axes. Boom. The real axis. Boom. And the imaginary axis. Okay. Boom. Why don't we hide the axes there, hide this text here, okay, and we didn't do that. We could have hide on, right? Right. Okay. Hold on. To hide this text. Very good. Okay. Then we're going to set up our grid. Boom. Okay. And yeah, it's a little confusing what Cabri does. It sticks in extra grid marks sometimes. I don't seem to be able to do anything about that. At least if there's something I can do about it, I don't know it yet. It's one thing that's kind of irritating about it. So it's a little bit confusing, but the fundamental region is going to be this here. Okay. Then we're going to close that in as usual. Hold on. Oh, we're going to highlight that. And then we're going to close that in. Okay, great. And there's something else I want to show here, and I'm going to kind of leave it open, and somebody else will tell me what the significance is. We're going to set up another grid here and show, because some of these things, what it is they've got other things embedded in them. You could kind of say, no, we don't want to do it that way. This is kind of impromptu. I'm sorry, I know you're not supposed to do anything impromptu in this world, but everything that I do is pretty much impromptu. So we're going to set up a point here. Boom. Going to take this point, say, and try this one here. I think will work. Well, we don't need to do that. Hold on a second. That should be fine. And we're going to set up another axis. See? Okay. Boom. And right here. No. Go over 2. No, go over, say, 3. Okay. We'll go over 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Okay. And then we're going to go up here. Boom. Okay. Okay, why am I doing this? Well, you'll see in just a moment, I think. You might see in just a moment. Define a grid associated with this one. Okay, got a different grid. Now I'm going to show you the fundamental region for this grid. Now, it's not going to be obvious to you, I guess. It doesn't appear to be particularly obvious that this grid is embedded in the one for z of -5 or the integers of q of -5, whatever. Maybe now when I set this up, show this, maybe it'll become a little more obvious what's going on, what I'm talking about. Over here, boom, and then we're going to go up here, right? Okay, boom, right, okay, and right here, boom. Then we're going to go back down here. Okay. Now, we're going to color that in a different color. I don't know, yellow maybe? Okay, we're going to highlight it. Go back here again. Boom. Alright, now that is a little weird. You see, What's not evident to you, of course, but maybe you have to take my word for it because evidently it's not obvious from any of this here, unless we had all the lines driven out, is that this larger lattice, it fully covers the plane, whatever, and it's a different shape than the one of z of square root of -5, and yeah, it causes some problems. And I'll leave it at that because somebody else maybe can better explain what the problem is and want to do everything in this one video and stuff. But maybe I'll just leave it at that. Somebody else maybe will tell us what exactly is the problem with this here. The fact that it's a different shape in that exactly its grid points are exactly on those for z of -5. Why do I say this could be some sort of issue or problem? And what the heck that means. So just leave it to somebody else. Open question. Okay. Now, why don't we set up at least one more? I don't know how much time we have. So we'll set up for, let's say, z of -7, or the integers of q of -7. Okay, just for completeness and such. I don't know how much time we've got. That took a lot of time. Okay. So we're going to, of course, this is going to be a 1 mod 4. So we're going to take square root of 7. We're going to divide this by 2. 1 mod 4 is the vertical dilation is, of course, the index, as I call it, square root of 7 in this case, divided by 2. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take a measurement transfer. We're going to take that square root of 7 over 2, and we're going to put it up on, no, we don't take the whole thing, sorry, this number, right, and we're going to take it, put it on this axis. Then, of course, because it's a 1 mod 4, we're also going to have to rotate that axis. And of course, the way I've been choosing to do that, there may be easy ways to do it, is to find the midpoint between 0 and -1 on the real axis, and then define a vector from 0 to -1/2 on the real axis. Okay, and use that to translate this point up here by this vector, and then we've got everything we need. We should hide some of this stuff. Let's hide that, this vector, the points, hide this point here, and then we can go up here. We don't want to do that yet. Yeah, no, show axes, right? So yeah, you don't want to do that yet. I define the grid first because we're losing little points. The origin. What do we do? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's undefine the grid. Okay. Go up here again. You're seeing every way it can be messed up and so on and so forth. You got to find a new axis first. Sorry. And up here on this mark, you're gonna, if you follow me long enough, you'll find every possible way to do it wrong. So sometimes that's helpful. We're going to set up the new grid in these axes. Okay, and we're going to show the fundamental region here. Is this here? Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Yeah, roughly anyway. I think I might have messed it up, but it looks good enough anyway, so it's close. Then we're going to plug that in, and that is our fundamental region, another rhombus and such. And I'm sure this is getting close to the end of time, so I'm going to stop it.